Hey YouTube, Common Collector here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys my Rage of the Abyss booster box opening. I was able to secure a box after the premiere event yesterday, where I actually took the win with Drytron. So if you guys want to check out my Drytron deck profile and see the secret sauce, that is up on the channel. I already got rid of the mat. I sold it off to a buddy who's a big shark lover. But anyways, let's get on into the profile. Big shout outs to just guys at my locals, my buddy Israel, Cole, Ryan, who's the big shark lover who I said was really into this deck. Also, lastly, a big shout out to my buddy Dan, who actually gave me this miscut Battle Wasp card. I was actually working on my Ragnarika deck a few days ago, so probably look forward to in a week or two. There will be a Ragnarika deck profile, but I was working on doing a deck with like B Troopers. And then I was like, oh, cool, there's actually new Battle Wasps in the new set. And then he ended up pulling this new miscut card. So I thought it was really cool. So I wanted to give a shout out to Dan for hooking me up with that card. But anyways, we are going to get on into this. Boy, this seems like thick. Like there's almost like more than 24 packs in here, but I don't think so. It just seems like it's like really stuffed. But there was also one guy who got a booster box that only had one secret rare. So maybe we'll get lucky and we'll end up pulling 3 secret rares, or at least hopefully a QCR, so that would be really cool. So we'll sort of see what happens, but we're starting off here with an Armored Shark, Goblin Biker Grand Crisis, a QZ Anagion, Mimighoul Armor, and a Mimighoul Fairy to start out. And oh boy, quality control. Already on the first pack, we can see there's like a bit of a nick right here on the first card. Boy, yeah, so quality control on this set, definitely not the best. Like I said, we had that miscut card, but yeah, I also saw like just in my own packs that I got for my entry for the premiere event and stuff, there were a lot of cards that were just like not centered very well. So definitely a little bit of quality control issue, at least depending on like what area you may be in. But and just tons and tons of like new insect support in here. We got 6 Samurai support as well. We got Puppet Shark here, and then, wow, already getting into our first ultra rare, we have Area the Water Channeler. So very cool, getting our ultra rare off right away. We got a Butterfly Fish and just some other random stuff. New Fusion Insect card. Sort of seems like all the insect strategies now are going towards banishing cards to work with the Ragnarika support. So this card is actually pretty cool, being able to help you banish a lot more insects and then just sort of work around that strategy. Getting on into a Performage card. Here we have that Battle Wasp card, not miscut. Another Mimighoul Armor, and the Hollowed Azamina for our next super rare. Very cool. Reminds me a lot of like the artwork on like Agido. Also like Millennium Shield. Just kind of has like an interesting look to it. But also, just one thing I didn't really mention earlier, just let me know in the comment section what you guys are thinking. Geez, on this set, what cards you guys are looking forward to. We have new hand traps in this set as well. We have the new Dominus, boy, I'm forgetting what, and the new Molcharmy card. So really cool, just getting some new hand traps, you know, because players just love getting more hand traps in the format. Getting on now into an Azamina Illa Sevilla, or Sylvia. Okay, I should know that. Sylvia, that's yeah, it's not that hard to read. But yeah, very cool. We got the new Azamina support in here as well. That's another thing I haven't really mentioned. Probably one of the things that people are most hyped about. I definitely really need to get on the illusion cards because I still haven't built like Chimera or anything like that. So definitely got to start looking into some of these illusion archetypes. But getting on into our next card, we have Fire King Courier Alcanics. I believe this card is currently, you know, pre-release prices. This card's currently sitting at about like $18 to $20 or something like that, I believe. Also new, even Ragnarika support in here. And one of my favorite cards in this set is actually a pun, which is Armed Rebellion. So instead of just doing Rebellion, they felt they needed to toss a pun in there. Cool artwork and all that stuff. But yeah, very cool. Very happy to get that as my secret rare. Hopefully we can get a Molcharmy for the second secret rare. That would be really cool. Or maybe we'll get that 3 secret rare box. We'll find out. We have a Fantaleap Sisters and a Goblin Bikers Gone Wild. Again, shout out to my buddy Cole at Locals, who's just a huge Goblin Bikers fan. Very cool. Oh, and now they have a level 6, so can they do like rank 6 plays and stuff? I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it. All right, getting on in. Then we have a Never Ending Nightmare Absorber. They're actually pretty cool looking card. Primite Howl, Insect Invitation. Again, just more insect support. Max Metal Morph. This is actually really interesting that there's like Metal Morph support in here. There's a couple like super rares and stuff a little bit later we'll hopefully see. We have a Levirtue Dragon. Really, really weird that like they went with this card to look so much like Leviathan Dragon. Or Leviair Dragon, and it's also a rank 3. So I'm assuming that was kind of intentional. And then I think this is the first Zoa the Fiendish Beast. This is, in my opinion, the coolest looking common in the set. This card, just like the artwork, is so like, I don't know, like regal looking, or I'm not too sure. And this is a close second, the Azamina Soul, or Sol, whatever. Yeah, like he's kind of like got like his body cut in half and all this stuff. Absolutely love the artwork on some of the commons in this set. I think that this is overall a fairly well designed set. For looks, and then also just for the content of the cards that are inside. We have a Goblin Biker Grand Crisis, getting on into another Perform Age card, and onto our next Ultra Rare, we have Surfacing Big Jaws, which is actually just an interesting card. I don't know, I think it's funny, it just obviously reminds me of the movie Jaws. Surfacing Big Jaws. Okay, getting on into the next pack. So that's our 2 Ultras and Secret for this side, but again, like I said, maybe we'll get a Mispacked box. Not counting on it, though. We have our Battle Wasp card again, and then also getting onto a Battle Wasp Grand Partisan, the Revolution. Very, very nice. I was hoping to see that one, because I still did not get that out of my entry packs, so very, very cool to see that. Couple more supers for this side. We got ourselves our Primite Howl, and getting to Anarchist Monk of the Sixth Samurai, and Incoming Machine. I believe, yeah, this goes with that Max Metal Morph support, and Newbie, which is really, really cool. And I'm glad that they flushed this in with like the insect support, because I don't really think that this necessarily works with insects, but it does work with, oh boy, Wannabe, the card that really, really great for trap decks. Helps out Labyrinth and stuff like that. My buddy Danny at Locals uses that, so that's pretty cool. Here we have a Flipping Feline, and let's just get on into the super. We have a Metal Zoa X, so I guess this is just going to be the Metal Morph box. I was hoping it would be an Azamina box, but we'll sort of see what happens. So I think we've sort of seen most of the commons that I wanted to talk about, so we'll just flip through here and get to the Scourge of the White Forest for our last super rare of that side. So, getting on into side number 2. Let's see what side 2 has for us. Another insect card there, Six Samurai, and getting on, oh, this was one of the Ultras that I really wanted to pull. If you guys are interested in zombies at all, if you guys have a zombie deck or you're planning to build a zombie deck at some point, get a copy of this card, because this card is insane. Requires 2 zombie monsters, and then basically you can get back one of your level 5 or higher zombies that's in the graveyard or banished. So if you have like your, what is his name, like Balderdock or whatever, if he's in the graveyard and you want, and like, or like if your opponent banishes him with Called by the Grave, and then you're trying to get him back online, this card can get him back online, and then it puts this card to the spell trap zone, so the link arrows don't really matter. And then when it's a continuous spell card, it's target 1 level 5 or higher zombie monster you control, destroy a monster your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to that monster. I mean, it just overall, this is just a great card for zombie support. Very, very cool. Very excited to see what that card can do. And zombies just have some terrifying cards. Like when Balderdock, I'm probably saying his name wrong. I haven't played around with him too much, but when that card gets going, it is so insane because it has like 2 just great effects. Getting on then into the cover card of the set. Always love pulling the cover card. We got the number C32 Shark Drake Levias. I'll just put those side by side. Very, very cool. And again, shout out to my buddy Ryan, who took my mat that I got yesterday, just because he's a huge fan of sharks. He's been talking about it ever since this support has got announced. So I knew if I won, I was going to be giving him that mat. So big shout out to him. I hope he's enjoying the set. Then we got a Mimigul Fairy. Okay, so we're getting 2 of the Mimigul Fairy. This one at least doesn't have the chip on the front side, so that's good. Moving along here, we still got 1 more Ultra and a Secret on this side, unless we pull that QCR Melcharmy we're looking for. Getting on, then we have the Hollowed Azamina again, so we're starting to double up on the super rares already. All right, then we have Azamina Determination. And getting to surfacing. What? We got a double on our ultra rares. Oh my god, that does not happen very often. Okay, so we got 2 copies of Surfacing Big Jaws. Cool. Wow. All right. Okay, that's really awkward. Okay, let's move on then to Azamina Sylvia again. Okay. Getting a couple doubles. This is an odd box, but okay. All right, we got ourselves token support and Goblin Bikers Gone Wild. We already saw this one as well. All right, we got Max Metal Morph and getting to Dominus Impulse. Oh boy, that is, wow, that is a beautiful secret. I haven't seen any of these in person, but that is very, very nice. The artwork on this card is great, and the secret foiling on this is actually pretty insane. That looks really, really nice. I'm just going to hold that up to the camera so you guys can see a little bit. That is a beautiful card. That's going to be a card that's going to hurt when your opponent uses it on you. I mean, like if you think of like back when we got, what do we got here? We got 4 packs left. If you think of like back when Infinite Impermanence and stuff was released into the game, and just like getting hit with like a secret rare Imperm back in the day, like you just like, what is this card? It is so, I mean, because Imperm back in the day was just like revolutionary for the game. But let's move on. We have a Lavirtue Dragon once again. Just going to probably speed along here to wrap up the video now that I think we got most of our foils. But we got another of the Battle Wasp Grand Partisan again. Very, very nice, clean looking super rare also, I will say. Moving on then, we got, oh, we did get another ultra rare. Okay, wait, so yeah, we got 2 ultras. Okay, so or 4 ultras. We got a Mimikghoul Throne. Okay, so we did end up with a mispacked box. Okay, very interesting. 2 level 1 Mimikghoul monsters. I have no idea what this card does, so I'm just kind of reading it along. But wow, that's cool. That's actually like kind of reminds me of kind of like, it'd be like a Toon. Like it almost looks like Toons mixed with, oh man, like the... I don't know. It looks kind of cool, though. I like the artwork on that. Okay, we got a mispacked box. So the double surfacing Big Jaws doesn't actually matter. Okay, all right. We're going to keep moving on to our last pack. And we got an Incoming Machine Classic to round off the box. But, okay, well, we ended up getting a mispacked box. It wasn't the secret that I was hoping for, but hey, we'll still take it. I think this overall looks like a pretty decent box. We got the Dominus Impulse. We got the Fire King Courier, which I know my buddy Israel, who's big on Fire Kings for his Snake Eye variant. He's going to be very, very happy about that. So let me know what you guys think about this box opening. Hopefully you guys are excited for Rage of the Abyss. Let me know how your guys' pulls have been and what you're looking forward to pulling. And we will catch you guys for the next one. Peace.